I still remember the morning when everything changed. The house was cold, the kind of cold that didn't come from weather but from living in a place where nothing ever worked. Our walls were thin, our fridge was almost always empty, and I was the kid everyone at school called the poor boy. At some point, I stopped fighting it. I just walked with my head down while they laughed. One day, while searching for my old charger, I found a small envelope in my parents' drawer. Inside were a few crumpled bills, money they were saving for electricity. I didn't steal it, but I convinced myself I could borrow it, make more, and return everything. It sounded impossible, but impossible was better than staying stuck. I bought a cheap used laptop. The screen flickered, the keyboard clicked like it was complaining, but it turned on, and that was enough. For weeks, I watched every free lesson on trading I could find. I studied at night because daytime was loud with people arguing and neighbors yelling. I failed, lost small amounts, learned, repeated. And one day, something finally worked. Not luck, skill. And then another good day. And another. I returned the money to my parents quietly, placed it back in the drawer, and kept going. 2 months later, I walked into school again. Same hallways, same faces, same whispers. The first thing I heard was, "Oh, look, the homeless guy is back." I didn't react. I just kept walking. But when I pulled out my new phone, clean, expensive, real, the hallway went silent. Then I took off my jacket, revealing a sharp, perfectly fitted Gucci suit I had bought with my own earnings. Not to brag, just to show them I wasn't who they thought I was. Everyone stared like I was someone completely new. Even the teacher's eyes widened. 10 minutes later, he asked me to step outside. Standing there, he said quietly, "I called the district officer to check if everything is okay. I need to be sure none of this is stolen." I wasn't angry. I understood. People like me weren't expected to succeed. But when I showed him my documents, proof of income, my trading logs, his face changed from suspicion to shock. When I walked back into class, everything was different. The same people who called me names suddenly smiled at me, pulled chairs closer, tried to talk like we had been friends for years. "Bro, let's hang out after school," they said. "You're one of us now." But I looked at them and remembered every laugh, every insult. Every day they made me feel like nothing. So I just said, "No, I don't need fake friends." And I walked to my seat, not as the poor kid anymore, but as someone who finally knew his worth.